Hey gamers, pigs are considered to be the worst follower. I mean, they're not very strong, they're not very fast, they're not very durable. They're pretty much just worse merms, and they're also dumber. But they're also my favorite follower, so I'm going to do a boss rush with Pigmen only. Well, mostly Pigmen. I'm going to let them do the majority of the work, but of course I will probably help them out in some boss fights. Because of how limited Pigmens are in terms of just power, they're not very good at doing anything. And so, most bosses in this run are pretty much impossible. You'll see background footage of Bee Queen, because they're just... I already tried them in another video, they're not happening. Same with bosses like Twins and Ancient Fuelweaver, as well as stuff like Ancient Guardian. Also, Malbatross and Frostjaw, and probably all the Rift bosses. A bunch of boring bosses off the list. But I will be fighting most of the major encounters in this game, as well as Celestial Champion. So yeah. Also, no Lord of the Fruit Flies, I'm sorry guys. Also, here are a few additional rules you can pause for. Anyways, I go ahead and create the world. I turn up pig houses to insane because no matter what I do, this will still be an uphill battle trying to get these guys to obey me. And also, I leave the world on public. I hope that doesn't come up into play. I've got a few basic mods like epic health bars so you can see the health bars, and default dance, because I can't play without that. Also, number wormholes and global positions. Just a bunch of quality of life mods. Also, this is by no means a speed run. Like I already said, this run takes forever. Anyway, that's intro stuff out of the way. Time to begin the run. I go ahead and pick Maxwell for this run, because not only is he the character that is probably most likely to try and get a bunch of pigs to do his bidding, maybe Wilson would, but he's also the best resource collecting character. And not only do I need boards and cut stone for, obviously, pig houses, but I also need a ton of grass and twigs if I want to make other stuff, and also make a rope to make football helmets to deck out my pigmen and make them stronger. I am fortunate to run into the mosaic biome pretty early on, so I can get myself a lot of gold and flint so I can make early tools, and also get gold to make science machine to make alchemy engine, which I need to prototype pig houses, which is pretty important as you might imagine. Anyways, by the night of day 1, I actually find the birchnut forest with the Pig King in it, which has a bunch of pig houses, which is super duper fortunate, and is probably where I'm gonna base. So yeah, really great. Perfect world too. Anyways, I start setting up the settlement of Gaming Land right in the middle of the desert, right next to Pigtown, because I will be taking stuff there, and if I happen to make piggies mad, I want to be able to run back to my base. And also, it is kind of annoying basing right on top of Pigmen. It's time to build a science machine, an alchemy engine, and all that good stuff. I start to explore the rest of the Pig King village biome, see if I can find any other pig houses, and I do find a couple, as well as the Glommer statue, but most importantly, I find an amazing wormhole that leads straight to Dragonfly's Desert, who is a boss I'm probably going to fight in the early game.
Go back to spawn or something would be incredible.
Okay, right to Dragonfly Desert? Okay, hold on. Now this world might actually be cooking. I was going to originally restart this world for probably some dumb reason, but I can't really remember. But I'm going to be honest, this world is pretty heat. Having a Pig King biome right next to Dragonfly is pretty much all that I ask for. Also, being next to beefalo fields is nice for a bunch of meat and grass, which I need both of. So yeah, pretty awesome world. Unfortunately, if you want to make piggies, you gotta break some piggies. So it's time to make them all fight to the death and also hammer down their houses. Actually, instead of making them fight to the death, I gather them all together and make them fight some beefalo. Although I know they're 100% gonna lose, if they can take out at least one beefalo, that'll be pretty cool, because I will need some, beefalo wool to get a saddle, because I will be moving the altar pieces together eventually. One pig was able to lead the rest of the pack away, while 3 beat up this one, and I managed to cage him to make it easier for them to hit him. So, honestly, they're actually not too terrible at killing beefalo. I thought they were all going to just get murdered instantly. But yeah, they're able to take down 1, which is more than I thought. Anyways, I go into the birchnut forest and make all the piggies fight to the death. This is so I can not only get meat and pigskin for more houses and more piggies, but so also I can just make stuff that I'll need. And of course, free pig houses, because why not? I pretty much need to go around the entire world and round up all the pig houses I can if I want to make some of these boss fights possible. So yeah. Anyways, I also go back to base and prototype a couple of things, like football helmet and handbat, and also shovels and other tools. Setting up my base is important so I can get food for myself and also for my piggies. And also, really, no matter what you're doing, you're going to want to have a good base because it's pretty useful. I'm just trying to fill out this section because even though it's 8 times speed, it's pretty long, and I didn't want to cut any of this out because the time lapse of me building crock pots and cooking food looks pretty cool. So, yeah. Also, I still have yet to get a refrigerator. Luckily, with my minions, I'm able to get tons of wood and boards, which is really good for pig houses because you need a lot of boards.
It's being attacked by... Okay, maybe the worms aren't that bad. But it would... I thought you were running over to attack me. I was like, bruh. Only DST enemies would switch their targets to attack the one not even hurting them. Let's go. They didn't even bother attacking me. Thank you, guys.
I also spend quite a few days getting various random materials and rocks, because I will not only need a bunch for walls, because I want to fight Dragonfly, but I also obviously need some for the houses. So yeah, this is helping me prepare for Dragonfly doubly.
Wait, there's a worm. Wait, there's a wormhole right next to my base. This can only take me somewhere awesome. Please. No way, it takes me so far, that's so good. Also, right to a bunch of piggies and free gears. This is incredible.
I'm very glad I didn't decide to reset this world because this is 2 extremely helpful wormholes right next to my base, being to Dragonfly and now to the pig village, or a pig forest I mean, which also happens to contain terrarium, so that's really neat. Yeah, this is good because there's a ton of pig houses in here which I can use, obviously, to build up me armies. Anyway, it's now time to incite a civil war. Also, does anybody know how to separate audio tracks on OBS? Comment that down below if you're watching this far. Luckily, I'm also able to incite a piggy civil war by getting 2 pigs on my team to fight each other, which will cause all the pigs to aggro onto one of them, and then all the pigs that are off screen to come into frame and aggro on another random pig.
See, all the pigs don't know who to attack now, because when one pig attacks a pig that's a bad pig, they like all keep aggroing onto each other. Yes. Oh, and they're fighting. And the spider's joining in. Yes, so much free meat.
I also craft one of Maxwell's really helpful items, especially for this challenge. I totally forgot to mention it. His magical top hat. I don't know why they gave this to him. He's already so busted. Maybe Wartox could have this or something. Anyway, it's pretty much just an ender chest, but you have it on you at all times. It is 12 slots that is an item. It's just an extra backpack pretty much, which is especially useful for this, because I need a lot of inventory space. I don't even remember doing this, but I binded a beefalo to my bell and led it to the forest with all the pigmen and got them to fight the beefalo and kill it. I was like, what the heck?
There we go.
They also gave Maxwell the time skip super fast forward ability, which I thought was weird. I thought that'd be a Wanda thing, but I guess not.
Behold! Pig house.
Anyways, I also tame a beefalo for the first ever time, and it looks like the new best friend will be... There's a bunch of beef puns. I think that's pretty funny. Genevil. I don't even know what that is supposed to be a reference to. Maybe like veal? I don't get it. Me and my beefalo then take down the village and to build Hamlet 2, or Swinesbury 2, or maybe like what's the other city called in Hamlet? I don't really care. Hamlet 2. I want these pig houses to be in nice columns and not randomly all over the place. Anyways, now it's time to go explore the caves with my beefalo for the speed boost. I'm just kidding. I was looking for the blue mushroom biome. This area is one of the most broken places in the entire game, and you don't even know why. You're not going to expect what I'm going to say. I swear you're not going to get it. For the blue mushrooms, right? No. For the logs? No. For the living logs from the lunar grotto? No. It's for the rocks in the archives pathway. It's so loaded with rocks that this will easily provide me hundreds of stacks of rocks. Well, not hundreds, but you know what I'm saying. If you play Winona, you're welcome. Yeah, I'll go ahead and get nominated for Don't Starve Together Nobel Peace Prize. Anyways, just look at the amount of rocks I was able to get. This is insane. But I don't think I've ever heard anybody talk about how broken this place is. And it's just like sitting there. You don't even have to like go through anything other than just finding the blue mushroom forest. But even then, you just pretty much have it. Luckily, this should be more than enough rocks to be able to build enough walls to keep all my pigmen safe. I'm probably planning to build a big pig pen and keep them all in so they don't die to the larvae. Anyway, it's now time to put this pen together. I want to make a big wall, so not only for my pigments to stay together, but also for them to not run into the larvae and also just not run into the lava pools. I really don't want them leaving this pen to chase down Dragonfly because they will surely fry. Here we go. This is the perfect arena for the piggies. I don't know why I didn't make it a big box, but hopefully giving it a more weird looking shape will allow the lava to get stuck or something. I don't really know. I don't know what I was doing. I also decided to fill this pen with a few piggies, making it a pig pen. I really don't think these helped at all, and they kind of blocked the pigmen from getting to the boss. You'll see. But yeah, I guess a few numbers did help, but I think I had enough pigmen. Oh, also I have moved the bishop head to the shadow pieces, but I literally do not fight them in this run, so I don't know why I did that. Anyways, it appears I'm finally ready to lead my army to a victory against Dragonfly. I even make myself a nice marble suit and prepare a tad bit of healing to go into the fight. Hopefully I won't need to tank that much.
Come here, piggies. Come on, Didius. Didius is the star player on our team. Dude, the fireplace ping is so annoying. Alright, I get it. No. Come on, guys.
Yeah, this is why rollbacking is allowed in this run. Stupid stuff like this will just kind of happen. But I didn't roll back. Let's fight, piggies.
Get 'em, piggies. Punch. Take this. Yeah, help me, piggies. No, don't attack me. Attack the piggies. I'll probably roll back if this goes bad, because piggies were not supposed to leave the containment. No, guys, come on.
Yeah, eventually they would just run into the walls and then get cooked by all the fire, because somehow they could punch the lava through the walls and the lava could hit them through the walls. Real cool, Clay. Also, enrage mode is an instant lose condition, which is real cool.
Alright, so let's do that again.
Anyways, this time I make use of bait pins to try and keep all my piggies in one place so I can properly block off everything before starting the battle.
What are you doing? No. You fat loser pig, I hope you actually die, dude. Lucius, you need this helmet. Oh, I didn't patch up that hole. Good point. Keep piggies from... No, not home time. Come here. Me hungry. Me hungry. Hungry. Oh, going home too.
Okay, in editing I am hearing how loud the music is and how hard it is to make out my voice, but I'd turn it down later. Yeah, even though I do have a wall, the pigmen still insist on putting their faces to it until they burn to death. So I've got to do something about that. And also, I think she's about to enrage because I'm looking at the timeline and I see the rollback scene. Let's see if she just enrages right here. Live reaction. Oh, wow. Yeah, you can see I was actually kind of quick on the pan flute. Like I did have auto pause, but it still wasn't fast enough. Awesome, I love the lose condition. Alright, I've spent like literally like 20 minutes setting all this stuff up. So let's get ready to go fight Dragonfly. Let's freaking do this, team.
Yeah. Focus the Dragonfly. I lose. I lost the fight. I've lost the fight because of freaking... Oh my god, I hate that so much. It's such a dumb mechanic. Why is that a thing? Okay, I guess we're trying it like this. Ugh. This boss is actually so annoying. More boss music? I lose. Oh my god.
Anyways, now I actually do something different instead of just brute forcing it, doing the same thing I was doing. That's building more piggy houses. Maybe a bigger army will allow me to actually knock her down, which would be good. Yeah.
Hey!
Okay, so it's clear the larvae are actually the biggest issue this fight. Even though I built a big pin, also in rage mode, but I don't think me building anything is going to help with that. So yeah, I need to devise a strategy to keep my piggies safe from getting burned. Luckily for myself, I'm like the smartest don't starve person to ever play this game. I go out into the forest to hammer more pig houses and also recruit all the pigmen to join my army. Yeah.
I don't remember those. I just didn't find them, but the thing I like to do in 3DS Terraria was use the Spectre armor. It was so broken, and I would just go find like Oak Ram. It was Magic Cuffs, Razor Pine, and Spectre armor healing, and you just could just sit inside the boss and sit still, and he'd do enough damage too, or you'd have enough healing to just live forever. I can get Klaus now. Wish Okram came back. I feel like he will in a secret seed. I'm pretty sure that's just kind of a thing they're gonna... I bet they'll just do that. Never got the chance to kill him. The funny thing about Okram is the way he would give you the late game armor.
Anyways, now I have a whole new armada of pigmen to move into my little containment chamber. But however, that still does not solve any of my problems, but more damage is always a solution in this game. Am I right, Wolfgang mains? Am I right, Wigfrid mains? Am I right, Maxwell mains? Am I right, Windy mains? Am I right, Wirt mains? Am I right, Warley mains? Am I... Anyways, we actually did get pretty far in this fight with just the extra pigmen. Alas, though, you know, the reason I'm saying this is because we did eventually fail. Also, for some reason, the pigmen take an insane amount of time to wake up, which I think is pretty annoying. Dragonfly normally wakes up faster than them. And also, it's turning to winter mid-fight, because I took long to gather the extra forces. So yeah, I'm giga screwed this fight.
Just don't look at him the wrong way and everything will be okay. Oh, but I can't put a wall there, I guess.
Okay, we should finally be ready to fight Dragonfly. For real, for real, for real this time. Okay, well I started freezing, so clearly I need to build a campfire in here, so it looks like we're going to have to run another attempt. Luckily, I did save and exit right before starting this fight, so I don't have to retame all the pigmen and rebuild the wall. Luckily, I'm able to find a few logs, and I can build a campfire in the battle. So this way I do not freeze to death and die horribly, because I know I have rocks in my backpack, wherever that may be.
Oh, come on, they de-aggroed? Alright, so... And it's nighttime. Oh, and they're all going to sleep. Okay. So it looks like the next day is when we're actually going to be able to... And they're blocking me all in. Why? Why? You know it's officially stupid winter time.
Okay, now we are 100% ready to fight Dragonfly, so long as she doesn't get enraged, of course.
I lost.
Yeah, this really sucks. I got super close to killing her, but she got enraged, so auto lose. If I was super tight on the timing, I could do it, but she'll go enraged, and then I'll like pull out the pan flute, and by then it's already too late. You have to be super tight on the timing. Which is such a fun mechanic, Don't Starve. I love that a lot, where there's just a lose condition for a fight.
Let's go. Big keys.
Luckily, now that Dragonfly has been defeated, we can get all the gems and stuff to go to the ruins, as well as a scaled furnace to make winter a lot less annoying. Also, you might have noticed that it's Winter's Feast Dragonfly, and I did that not for this boss, but for the next boss we're going to be fighting, who is Klaus. Because I didn't want... Well, Klaus' sack will only spawn in winter, and it will disappear outside of that season. But I wanted extra time setting up, and Winter's Feast Klaus will stay around year-round. So even if it goes into spring, I'll still have time to fight Klaus. Anyways, I came back a few nights later because I need all these pigmen to die, so they'll respawn at my base, and if I just let them like go free, they would probably get stuck off screen and like despawn. So I'm going to use Tear, who's one of the best bosses for murdering minions, same with twins. and we're just gonna let him go to town on all of our stuff and kill all these piggies.
Now hopefully they'll just respawn at base. 12 for me. Oh, come on.
Anyways, next step is Deerclops and Klaus. I really want to get Deerclops out of the way and not have him interrupt the Klaus fight because I know he will ruin it. Deerclops is fantastic at murdering mini minions with his big splash damage ice attack. And I also decide to finish off the Eye of Cthulhu with my magical Maxwell magic. Oh, but that's not pigs only. Shut up!
I didn't mean to get close to him.
Anyways, I get to do my favorite activity, which is not actually going to grab pig houses. Oh, just kidding. Yeah, I need more for claws, and I need more for like literally everything else I do in this run. Because pig houses are so expensive. I also need to dig up some saplings and grass for my base, because it's just nice to have those things. And I also need to search for the claw sack, because I still have to find him.
Oh, guys, kill him. There's so many pigs. Oh my god. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Caught on fire. Stuff. Oh, here we go. Okay, well.
They jumping me! They jumping me!
Wherever Klaus is.
Luckily, quickly after I found the walrus house, and I got a walking cane, we located the claw sack in the second deciduous. Luckily, this is really close to the wormhole that's right next to my base, which is awesome. I actually do have a strategy for fighting Klaus with Pigmen, although he does have multiple spell attacks, which will be incredibly dangerous for large groups of enemies. This is why I never made a standalone video about him, but I do have a strategy now. It will involve stopping his spell attacks, so we can beat him to death. Also, there's an item called the Klaus Snout that will spawn in pigmen for you. It's like they're weirder like guard pigs, and they'll only be there for a little bit, but I couldn't figure out how this works, and I kept messing up the setup to cheese this event, so I guess I'm just done. Anyways, I go ahead and go set up all the Klaus cheese. This strategy is one that's popular with Weber and work players, I think, which involves trapping Klaus' deer and getting him far enough away from him so he can't cast any more spells, but not too far away, or something really bad happens. I did set up a few of these pins because I wasn't sure which way he'd spawn from, but it didn't matter because none of them worked anyways.
Here we go. Perfect. If I was a deer, I would totally walk into there and get stuck. Alright. Don't spawn on the wrong side. Uh-oh. No pigmen. God dang it, they're fighting the deer. No! Piggies! Okay, look, one deer got stuck. He's breaking the walls. That's not fair. Guys, can we all fight the boss, please? Come on, this way, buddy. No! Need to give it our... How did that one escape? Oh, he's taking fire damage though. This could work. It's true. Stop waking up, piggies! Also, red deer, stop like doing anything.
Also, remember when I left my server on public? Yeah, some guy joined, but it was kind of weird because I had to explain to him why I needed to roll back like 20 times in a row. And, I mean, fighting Pigmen with bosses, like, Anyways, I decided to give up for now because he is Winter's Feast Claus, so I will be able to come back and refight him. And I don't think I'm really ready right now. Of course, you can see I didn't even use statues, I just cheaped out and used signs. And I wanted to go greet our new guest. And he's playing Warthocks, which is pretty funny because the Pigmen attack Warthocks. Because they're all racist, right?
Targets. You run into random forests.
I lead John back to the base, then make a quick cave trips to get fossils and rocks for the Klaus cheese. See, I did say light bulbs, then I edited it back because I looked at what I said in the chat.
Killed the merms.
Deerclops was fast approaching, so we had to make our way to the swamp so that nothing important would get destroyed and it could only just kill a bunch of dumb merms and dumb tentacles. And then die to those. I probably could have done this fight with Pigmen, but even with like more powerful minions like merms, they all get wiped out by his icy attack. His giant laser probably would actually make the fight easier if he chose to use that instead of one of his ice attacks, but it makes kiting him a lot harder. Yeah, it was either fight Deerclops or focus on Klaus, and I think I know which one would be cooler to do with Pigmen. No, John, look out! Deerclops died shortly after, but we lost John. Luckily, Klaus does have a chance to drop life-giving amulets, so now there's even more incentive to go kill him. So off to do that. I tried to rebuild this structure, but using fossils, then I forgot that they nerfed the fossils into the ground, which is kind of stupid. I wish they didn't nerf the OP stuff. Is that wrong to say? I tried a number of other strategies, but they ultimately don't work. I tried rebuilding the sides a couple times, and it just doesn't work. So I set off to get some marble and some other resources for not only Protast, but also to build some statues, because I will try using those. I'm not going to show every single prototype I tried, because I tried like 10, 13 different iterations. But the first thing I did try was putting walls, or statues to replace these walls, and making like a little sign trap thing. But, I built it a little too far away. I try a few more times, but it doesn't work again. I really forgot how many times I had to try to kill this boss. One of my final iterations involves building these little tiny stone hallways and trying to put some statues on the other side. And also building a little wall. It takes a while, but eventually the vision will form and it will all make sense. But yeah, my problem with these two other statue sign things is that I built them too far away. Because Klaus will not leave his sack too far, or he'll just stop focusing you. Yeah, I guess they just can phase through signs now. That's really neat, guys. It's really awesome. Anyways, it's time to lock in and really get my design going. I'm literally an engineer. So I've noticed that signs don't work, fossils don't work, walls, I mean, they help, but statues probably do work. So let me just build a big design with those now, because I just wasted like an hour and a half to figure that out. I try to make like a little statue-only little thing, which is pretty sufficient at blocking, but a bunch of my football helmet piggies keep trying to run back to base, and I have no idea why. Well, probably because that's where their house is, but they should be baited by the pigskin. I need to do something about this. Yeah, this is where the wall comes into place, to block these stupid pigmen. And also this will deter them from attacking Klaus if he does come above. Now finally, this new design is complete. You can see it's got 2 compartments for the horses. I mean deer. A big wall to block the pigmen, and they're also getting blocked by the thing, which I didn't really expect, but I guess it works. It's because they pathfind through it, and then they just can't walk through it. But yeah, also that white statue is just floating. You see that? That's so weird.
Dude, this deer is a cheater. Man, my deer got... No, guys. This way, boys.
They jumping me! They jumping me!
This is the first Klaus attempt to actually go, like, somewhat well. The pigmen actually do tons of damage. I know I sped it up, but it took like 30 seconds to do all that damage. And also, they will distract and help me kill the Crampi, even though I don't really need to. But yeah, Pigmen are actually super strong on this fight, to be honest, if you waste like 3 hours setting this all up.
Guys, can I not be the only person fighting? Piggy army attack! And he's down, right, piggies? Oh, they're all jumping Krampus now. Yeah. Oh, come on. They get scared by him. Why?
Klaus Phase 2 is actually pretty hard. I still don't know how to dodge the attack right, and I end up dying. Luckily, rollbacks are allowed, and this is definitely not because I'm a little cheater. Yeah, he quickly melts the pig army. Really, they can only help me with Phase 1, because in Phase 2 they get scared and then get sliced and diced.
Nah, bro, cannot cast any spells. There's only one spellcaster around here, and I'm not even using any spells. Okay, guys, let's all go to sleepy time. Guys, kill him! Just attack. Get him off me. Oh my god, they're just blocking me. Come on, guys. Oh my god. Dude.
Yeah, we're not quite out of the woods on this fight yet. I only have 2 Tromix during this fight to heal, which is like 40 HP, and I'm too stubborn to go stop and go get healing.
Please get out of here! Oh, come on. Yeah. Yes, he's stuck. And now we do this. Okay, this is a bra moment right here. Get him! No! Wait, can I still cheese him to death though? No, there's no way. He's actually a cheater, bro. Klaus, you're so salty. And it's been pretty fun. I'm doing like this stupid challenge with only Pigmen. This is horribly inefficient, by the way. This boss is really not too hard to kill, but I put in a lot more effort to do this dumb cheese strategy. Typos are too lazy to fix them. I get it. Okay, everybody go to sleep. Everybody stop. Stop fighting. Okay, if you just put these Krampus to sleep, then they won't fight you, so... Just gonna wait for everybody to wake up. No. I'm in the cage. Okay, bruh. No! No! Oh, fresh handbag coming right up. There we go, baby. Oh, he's killing all my piggies. No. In loving memory of all my pigmen. Still got 2 troopers. Let's go Cabbage. And Probus. Yeah, Probus. Freaky pigman. Come on, guys. Get him, he's so low. Get him. Wait, I'm gonna let them get the final hit. Oh yeah, he's definitely dead for real. Let's go.
Now it's Maxwell's turn to play.
Okay, we're gonna start by putting him in a shadow prison. And then next, we're going to start spawning in duelists.
What the fuck?
Okay. I have 1 minion left. Minion, kill him, please. Minion, what are you doing? Okay, I've got a bit more healing. A tiny bit more healing. Wait, if he will...
Alright, I'm gonna go full Maxwell cheese on this one.
Just kill him. Kill him all. Okay, wait, some of the pigs are actually being helpful. Okay, we've already done 1,000. Come on, you want to cast him. Why are you fighting? Oh, they get mad at me because I used the spell on him. Because I trapped the other piggy in the, Okay, guys, no need to tussle. Okay, well, these pigs are throwing my game right now. Alright, now you guys have shifted into being not helpful. Where do you think you're going, Pally? I forgot he actually attacks. Biggie kite him. Oh, yeah. Playing a dangerous game here. Me sick claws. Luckily, I love being sick or something. So I'm evil Maxwell and I get to spam duelists. Come on, we can do this. Yes, more reinforcements. Come on, somebody, he cast an ice spell. Cast an ice spell and he's dead. He's dead anyway though. We did it! Piggies, don't fight it. Okay. Guys, we're all a team here.
Finally, Klaus has been defeated. Normally he'd be so painless in a normal playthrough, but goodness, that was probably harder than Dragonfly. But now that he's defeated, we not only get his drops, which are just a random assortment of boss loot, which will probably be helpful. We get a life-giving amulet to revive John, and now we have a new path opened up for us. So now we have an option. We can either go fight Nightmare Werepig to unlock Scrappy Werepig later to get a couple of boss kills just for the fun of it, or we could go down progression and try to fight Crab King, because we can't kill the seasonal boss of Spring, which is, or the seasonal raised boss, I should say, being Bee Queen, because I've already discussed how that it will be very ineffective. So yeah, we decided to go with Nightmare Werepig, as it would be way easier to do than Crab King right now. And I want to get the Dreadstone armor to help me defeat the champion anyways.
Oh wait, this is the boss bag. Hold on.
Dragonfly scale and a royal jelly is okay. Anyways, before we actually go and fight Werepig, we gotta go find him. And also, we gotta go do the ruins. Because winter is now over and I don't have to fight Bee Queen, I really want to go ahead and go do the ruins because I can get such good loot there, like deconstruction staff, construction amulets, and dual-side armor. Also, going to ruins is mandatory for progression, and we're probably gonna go kill the Ancient Guardian. I will admit, I'm fully not gonna do this fight with Pigmen. It'd be too much of a hassle. I don't even think they'll come out of their houses down there. But, we recovered John's items, and now we are probably ready to go. Let me just skip ahead like 2 hours when we are actually ready. Cause what the freak, we take forever in this run. Well, I forgot to mention the world is public. Or maybe I did. But I did forget to mention that somebody joined in the meantime. We're going to try and gear them up too, I guess. And also, I went around collecting grass tufts and twiggy trees to furbish my base to get grass and twigs. And lots of them! This person was being so kind and polite. So we obviously led them out into the dark, into the forest, to fight giant monsters and light trees on fire. I actually remembered a reason why we did this. You actually need living logs to make these staves like deconstruction and star color staff, so this was required. I finally remembered a reason for a side quest. Also, I guess we could make a dark sword or two, and probably the magic station, whatever it's called, but nah, ruins gear for the win. I realized I probably haven't shown my base for a while, so this is kind of like a wide shot. You can see pretty much everything going on here. We also got a bird for pierogies, because pierogies are the best food ever. But yeah, my base is looking pretty freaking sweet. Normally I don't have it this organized, it's so weird. Anyways, we did a couple more group activities to prepare, like taking down some koalefants for meat and tusks. And honestly, I don't know, playing with a group is pretty fun. You can just kind of shred stuff and do dumb stuff. Maybe I shouldn't be a tryhard most of the time. Nah, let's go to the ruin.
Uh-oh. No, Wilson.
Unfortunately, our Wilson friend was unable to load in, so we just went to the ruins without him.
John, no. Oh, he just outplayed them.
After the little bit of crafting we do, we go ahead and try to find Guardian. There's not a whole lot we do want from the ruins that isn't just a bunch of construction amulets. I mean, like I mentioned the other previous gear, but that's really what we're here for, is the construction spam.
Two bishops? Run, John. Run, John. The bishops are fighting him.
Unfortunately, it started raining during the fight, or like right before we started it, which is really bad because that's a constant drain on sanity, and it also makes you really chilly. Which sucks because I don't have any fire down here.
Dude.
We are in such a bad spot. We have no fire, and we're so chilly and going insane. My life is starting to flash before my eyes. All the moments we've had in the ruins. Wait a minute, Star Color staff?
Wait, never mind.
If not for this revelation, we would have totally died, and I would have been embarrassed to find out later that I had the saving grace in my top hat the whole time.
Big damage.
No,
he's
John.
starving. No.
Yeah, even with 2 people and a star, the rain, it makes it so much harder. But I must kill him for John.
I gotta try to get an amulet for him. I'll make him dig one up for you, John.
I tried to get Guardian to dig a few graves, and then I dug some myself, in the attempt to get a life-giving amulet to revive John, but I guess it wasn't meant to be, because there were 0 in all the graves around him. Anyways, the loot we got from Guardian was okay. We got a lot of green gems, and not much else. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to rescue John, but I did get a bunch of ruins loot, and I did escape somewhat successfully. I mean, I didn't die. Unlike John, what a noob. I made a quick trip back and forth from the ruins, but that was just to grab the pickaxe axe, which you need to spawn in the Nightmare Werepig. Anyways, after the whole ruins trip, I just kind of do a bunch of random tasks. I need to get more pig houses to fight Nightmare Werepig, and I also want to get a few other things like more logs to set up stuff around the base. I believe I fight a few tree guards in order to get some living logs, because I want to do some other stuff. And also prepare for the pearl tasks and the late game.
Oh, Mandrake for healing. Yes, 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 yes. Mandrake for healing, duh. Shadow manipulator. Locator staff. I guess I'll make a dark sword. Why not? I'll make a dark sword. Oh, I'm so strong.
Anyways, I also make it to Pearl's Island for a little bit in order to do some basic tasks like the kelp one, giving her an umbrella, putting berry bushes on her house, and probably something else. Also, I made a nice trip to the salt biome in order to get salt crystals to make an ice box, and also the cookie cutter shells that I need for her pearl tasks. Yeah, I needed to go get a ton more pig houses, and I would do another compilation, but I might just smash cut to whenever. Oh wait, I found another pig village in the forest. It's so weird. There's like, I turned it up to insane, but I keep finding more pig villages, and I'm still surprised somehow. Like, look at how many houses there were just sitting out in this second version of biome, and I didn't even realize. But they're all mine. I've got so much boards and cut stone that I'm totally ready to fight the Nightmare Werepig. Anyways, setting up for Nightmare Werepig actually wasn't that hard. It turns out piggies will leave their house and can still be baited by pigskin. So yeah, I just spammed pig houses everywhere, and then even gave them football helmets. I was actually quite worried about this fight, so I really tried to prepare as best I could, and I even used an unusual strategy, or well, I guess not that unusual, of hammering down and rebuilding houses to get more pigmen.
Frick. There we go. Oh, I'm starting to see some things. Okay, piggies. But they do not like him. They don't like him at all. They hate him. Beat him up, beat him up, beat him up. They hate him, actually. They really don't like this guy. Beat his ass. Okay. Beat his ass, bro. Kill him. Okay. Okay, now they're all dying because all their helmets are breaking. Dang, bro. They're cooking this boy. I don't know how to meat and pigskin though. Does it work? I don't know.
Unfortunately, the pigmen were pretty quickly disposed of after their helmets broke. I didn't even know his charge did splash damage. I thought we were in the clear. But yeah, they did completely melt his HP bar up until they all died, which is pretty good. I honestly think they do have pretty decent damage, but they aren't worth it. Anyway, time to max this guy to death. Bro, he's running from me. He's so cooked, he's running. Luckily now with the new blueprints and new armor I can make, we can go do the Moonstorms and Pearl tasks in order to go fight Crab King and Celestial Champion. I do a bunch of dumb stuff like get pig houses, I think, and also go around the world and collect a bunch of random items for Pearl tasks, like building her little home. Anyways, blueprint for Pearl Chair. Moonstone event. It actually took a couple rollbacks to do this, and I didn't want to show it, but yeah. For some reason, I noticed it was Moonstone event, like, the day of, and I didn't want to wait 20 more days, so I had to speedrun to get over here. Anyways, now we can go to the archives. Yahoo! Well, after I fight Scrappy Werepig, I was gonna go do that and then make drying racks. Oh yeah, I revived John. But I did it off camera, so you'll never know when. Oh, drying racks are so awesome. I never even made any until this playthrough, and I love them so much. It turns meat into jerky, which doesn't spoil for 20 days, and it gives you like 20 HP and a bunch of sanity. It's so good. Anyways, setting up for Scrappy Werepig was very similar to setting up for Nightmare Werepig, but I was actually worried about his attacks because they do more splash damage, or AoE I should say. So yeah, this fight will probably be harder. Or maybe not, I don't know. Because a stupid idiot nest of spiders transformed into a stupid idiot queen spider, and then they wiped out all my pigments, so now I have to wait.
What the freak did I just turn on? How do I turn this off?
Anyways, what we were going to do in the meantime was Pearl quests, and there's one very important one I haven't done. Catching butterflies. If you're looking at my screen right now, you might notice a problem with us wanting to catch butterflies at this specific time of year. Butterflies don't spawn during winter. So we made an executive decision to turn off winter, but...
Fucking kill yourself.
This somehow prompted a Deerclops attack, or I guess a Feastclops attack, which was pretty annoying because he destroyed my birdcage. Like, what the heck?
Barnacles! What could be worse than a giant paint bubble?
Oh, I know.
There's a second one? Why?
2 giant paint bubbles.
We somehow triggered a double Deerclops event. I don't even know how. But, yeah. With how sloppily I fought the first one, this is going to be a probably problem. But at least we get 2 free Ibrellas. Or somehow to use Shooticus.
Threaten this guy.
Anyways, for Pearl Task, we only had a few things left to do, like the chair one, catching butterflies as previously mentioned, and doing the trash. So let's go get her done.
I am appreciative that John stuck around to help with this task, because it is pretty boring. Maybe I do like playing with other people. Mortox is a pretty good character, I guess. I'm probably going to do a character re-ranking once they all get their skill tree. Another tier list video. Pretty jarring cut, but we forgot to do a few things before getting Pearl Task. We still need some flint for the stupid sawhorse, and we didn't even go get butterflies. So I don't know what the frick we even went there for. But yeah, time to kill the Scrappy Werepig. Well, tell me how piggies do it, you know, that's the whole challenge of the video. I think it's gotten a little bit off topic, but we're wrangling it back in.
There's another Deerclops? Not now, John. This theme is too good. It didn't really take him too long to destroy my entire army. However, they actually did quite a ton of damage all on their own. Like, they got him pretty low. I wouldn't ever recommend setting up Pigmen to do damage, but if you do, just know it's pretty effective against these 2 bosses. Somehow.
Yay, we beat
My
Scrappy
power.
Werepig. Okay, he gives us this Horizon Expandinator and Windbot. Windbot is actually pretty good. I never really cared about Windbot, but until now. And he puts Cutstone in the Cutstone chest and Boards in the Boards chest. Yeah, let's go do Crab King, I guess. Or let's go get the Pearl, actually. I don't even know what's going on. Well, before any of that, I decided to go raid a pig forest with the Horizon Expandinator. And honestly, a wide shot view, it looks pretty cool. I actually didn't even know this item was useful. But I think Scrappy Werepig is now from one of the worst bosses in the game to kinda bad, because his drops are kinda funny. Not really that good, but, you know. I wish Celestial Crown did that. That'd be pretty cool.
Setting winter to none did kind of screw up the game somehow. I don't even know what really went wrong, but well, I kind of can figure out what went wrong, but you know what I'm saying. 3 Deerclopses and winter's still not over, and there's no snow on the ground. Very odd stuff seems to be happening. So I don't know. Windbot is so sweet. He fits right in with the line of chests. Also, this is also a way to show just how much Cutstone and boards I have, because good grief, it is a lot. Yeah, I didn't cheat any of this stuff in. I swear by it. I set winter to very short, hoping that would fix its strange properties, and also decided to give the Eye of Terror a refight. Yep, I cheesed him as Maxwell this time too. Look, I'm not gonna fight this frickin' boss with Pigmen. He destroys them. Destroys them! Anyways, something that totally left my mind, and probably left yours too, was the Ancient Archives. We need this area to get the Astral Detector to find 2 of the 6 altars to spawn Celestial Champion. So yeah, a little important, only like a third of the quest line. But getting the Moonstone allows us to activate the Archives and do the dumb puzzle and all that dumb stupid stuff. Stupid dumb Archives, you're so dumb. They are comedically similar to the Eyes of Ender from Minecraft, where you put them on the ground and they point in the direction. They even look like eyeballs too, it's so funny. That is my only joke for this section. Please tune in next time. Also, we finally caught the butterflies and finally went over to Pearl's Island to get the pearl.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait, so I've done.
We did all the tasks, and Pearl was even giving us the dialogue as if we had completed the tree, but with no Pearl. So, I may have had a couple of extra pearls lying around, but we got the real one eventually. Anyways, as we were about to leave, my stupid beefalo would not get out of the way of the steering wheel, so we had to put him down. I really didn't want to do it, but I just kind of had to, guys. But, another thing, a pirate raid attacked, one of the worst mechanics in this entire video game. I will not be debating that. Don't worry, guys. He came back to life. He's okay. Anyways, I also go to Lunar Island to not only discover the island pieces there, but also to drop off the 2 from the surface world, meaning the only one we have left is Crab King, which is definitely not going to go terribly because Pigmen are stupid. No, 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 no. Also, did you know that you could use the Eyes of Ender to track Crab King after you found all the other altars? That's right, it'll point to him, so there is actually a way to find Crab King. It's not just random. So yeah, time to go do that, because, you know, you gotta find him, whatever.
Okay, he's not too far from shore. It's nice. Let me just... Oh, look, there's a pearl bottle so close. You can
The way I decided to set this up was by building a bait pin on a boat, so I could bait pigs from the mainland onto the boat and just row it out there. Now, this is kind of a problem because boats are pretty small, and it's also a problem because I've never actually fought Reaver Crab King until now.
All the gyms over here, too.
And I don't know how his ice floor attack is going to work. I asked on the DST Discord, but they gave an answer that was pretty suspiciously shady. As in, I didn't believe DST actually thought that far ahead in a modern update. Sorry, I'm pretty cynical about the modern updates. They all suck. Anyways, let's just see how this goes.
You guys are not mad at Crab King? Why not? He's a scary monster. Guys, this is not going well. I just hit him with my hammer. Okay, so... No, guys, the food is not worth it anymore, okay?
Anyways, let's try this now with all the pigmen tamed, so they'll all actually, you know, attack the boss. That would be good.
Go in. Gonna go around. This is not working. Get him, guys. Let's push us away. What the heck? No! They're getting him. Move! I don't care that we sprung a leak. This... This new fight sucks. Oh my god. Is that meat from my pigment or meat from... Oh, come on. That's so dumb. No, are they just all gonna die? Or what's happening? Is that just it? Oh, they're all getting him still. Oh, they're all gone. Okay.
Okay, let's try this legitimately with pigmen one more time, because I don't know if the ice phase actually just kills them all or not. And I think I do have the answer in my brain somewhere, but I'm just going to learn this along with you guys. So better watch to the end. I'm saying this an hour into the video.
You're over here with no claws. Okay, well there are claws on both sides of this, I guess. These cannons are annoying too. If I added this, they even reworked this boss. No guys, we don't care about that one claw. We care about this boss. Come on. Just do what I want you to. You're making it to where I can't row towards the boss. That's what I'm just trying. Oh yes. Move! You will move everywhere except where I need you to go. The boat's going down? I don't have a boat though. I lose. How did it go what?
I even tried a couple more times, but none of them were really successful because he kept wiping out my armies and then drowning them on the sea. So, yeah. How are we gonna beat this boss? Well, I don't know, guys. I'm just kidding, I do know. Bees still work. They didn't even bother fixing the bee cheese, which, like, why even rework the boss? Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. I had to leave this in because I have a suspicious amount of jerky late game. This is how. Oh yeah. Anyways, I had to go back and grab the Celestial Altar piece from Crab King, so now we can officially start the Moonstorms and go challenge the final boss of this run, except I'm gonna do Toadstool after.
Wolfgang. Bruh, come on. Stop taking so much stuff. What are you doing? I'm sorry, Wendy. I don't trust you, though. Boom! Let me go. If shadow underscore 40. You took all my good stuff. What are you doing?
Come, General. It is the beginning of the end.
Right here. And bruh. And oh. There we go, the mysterious energy. Okay, thank the Lord. It's not close to my base at all. Oh, and I got a wormhole right there. Freak yes. Moonstone event is kind of stupid. I feel like you've seen it before. I kind of like it, but this run didn't make me like it because my stupid experiment kept dying. No,
also, no way on the planet am I doing this with Pigmen.
What is your
and
problem
also, that
with
was
me?
near a stupid frog pond. Another terrible,
Why
horrible
must you
enemy.
rage on me?
I just
dude?
hate.
Just let me mine.
I hate off.
Please.
Anyway, this shot of me running back to base to prepare for the final battle with all my Pigmen beside me, it goes so hard, dude. You don't even know. I mean, you're saying it, but it looks so cool. These guys were glitched out from the Klaus fight because they were in a portion of the world I had not explored for a very long time. So, me walking through that area to do the event finally let them free, but it does look so sentimental and cool. I actually really enjoyed doing this run. Anyways, we prepare to put everything in there to do the experiment, except for the Celestial Orb, so that way we can do the event whenever we're prepared, because I have no Pigmen on this island, and I'm really smart, and I love to plan ahead, so I want to do that. We can do this thing if we work together, because we're don't starve. Hey, that sounds pretty good. However, unfortunately, this is the last you'll see of John. Maybe he'll be one more thing, but I don't think he comes into screen ever again. Very sad he wouldn't be there for the final fights, but I've really enjoyed his help throughout the run. He helped me with so many bosses and a lot of dumb menial tasks, and made them more fun, so thanks, John. My spectacular battle barge is ready. Time to go set down my camp onto the lunar island. Also, if you've been looking at the clock in the top right corner, I neglected to mention that I have been making a lot of changes. Especially because I didn't really want my pigmen to run back to their houses all the time. And also, the other seasons that aren't winter and spring are super annoying to set up. I just wanted to make this kind of a, like an even environment, like, you know what I'm saying? Just to make the video easier on me, and to make it more fair for the pigmen. But mostly me. This Maxwell moon base was especially troublesome to set up because of all of the spiders and all the trees, and every time one of the trees got chopped down, the pigmen would eat it and poop, and then I would have to pick that up and move it so that I didn't have to, that I could build something there. It's just super annoying to set up. I didn't even foretell this. I built it fairly far away from the, Celestial Champion spawning arena, so I would hope to bring multiple armies. Yeah, I don't know what I expected. This thing is just like a mob blender. There's no way this is gonna work without unconventional methods. Also, he broke my Dreadstone helmet, dude. Yeah, I had to deploy a tactical rollback and retreat because I will need to attack this from some other method. There was a DVG a DVG media video about a way to kill Celestial Champion followers, which is pretty good and pretty useful for this. Unfortunately, I did have to watch through an entire DVG media video, but at the end of the day, I was able to gain the knowledge of this new strat. Pretty much, it involves abusing loading zones, and Celestial Champion is one of the only bosses in the game that does not disappear when unloaded. So there's like a sweet spot where enemies can attack him, and he can't attack. It's really weird, and I'm going to try to give this a whirl. However, as you can imagine, it does take quite a while for two pigmen to whittle down Celestial Champion, so a lot of this strat unfortunately was AFKing. However, if it works and I can beat Celestial Champion using pigmen, so be it. But yeah, a lot of this fight was me standing still and not being able to see anything. So let's just hope this worked. Well, I guess now there's no me to interfere, which means I just get to sit and wait on the sidelines. So, yeah, let's hope this works. This is 100 times speed. Bruh. Honestly, first phase was quite a bit better than I expected. They did actually manage to pretty much kill it all on their own. So let's just spawn them. There's no way this is going to work, and I don't want to wait anymore. Bring the armies! See, I said I never cheated in any pig houses, but I did cheat in some pigmen. Not earlier in the run, though. Just right now. This is the only time I cheated in piggies. But let's see if they can get the job done, because I doubt they can. Okay, it's been like 20 more minutes, and there were a lot more pigmen this time, so hopefully, maybe, they actually managed to take this monster down. Let's go and see, shall we? Of course they didn't. Well, I mean, we got 1/3 of the fight done, so that's a 1 in my book. I don't know. So I guess we'll call that one a draw. Anyway, let's go try Toadstool now. This will definitely not go poorly. Yeah, setting up for this boss was pretty much the same as most of the other bosses, but it was most similar to Scrappy Werepig. Somehow this one pig had like perfect reaction time and managed to like get me stuck in the pin with him, which sounds really weird, but it's not. But like, I don't know. Anyways, yeah. Also, I didn't know people actually like liked this boss. I thought it was like a pretty much universal, everybody hates this boss thing. Like, apparently, like, even I liked old Crab King better than Toadstool. Which, like, what? I mean, Scrappy Werepig is still probably my least favorite boss, but Toadstool's a good second. Go check out my boss tier list video. Anyways, yeah, let's get this show on the road. Well, that's awkward. I wasn't wearing any armor. Anyways, they actually did a really good amount of damage to this boss. I thought they were going to get obliterated frame 1, but honestly they managed to tank the boom streams pretty well. They did about 7,000 damage, which if this boss had like a reasonable amount of HP would be like a third of its health. Yeah, once the trees came up it was kind of over, and then I, met my demise. But overall, I feel like this run was pretty fun. I am a little disappointed I didn't fight every single boss, but dude, what would Frostjaw with pigs look like? He'd get shredded. And also, it would take like 400 days. And this is already the longest I've ever been on a single World 4. Yeah, I play fast. I play competitive DST only. But yeah, if you enjoyed the video, then leave a like, maybe a comment. Tell me what you liked about this video. Tell me what you didn't like. Well, I can probably tell what you didn't like. But yeah. Well, I'm just kidding. I think this video turned out pretty good. My next video will probably be some type of dumb short video after this behemoth, and then I'll probably do darts only, and I'm probably streaming my darts only run right now. And speaking of which, I streamed this entire run. If you want to see all these things live, there's like 24 hours worth of footage. It was a nightmare to edit this all down. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and have a great day or good night's sleep if you're just watching this to go to bed. Pigs are better than merms.